Sorry, people, I get interrupted again with another phone call. But okay, this is gonna be have three different parts of this review and three different parts, people. So you can go part one, part two, part three. Okay, so once you do this, it'll turn on the screen. Everything will be you turn your passcode in. Just remember your passcode. I use the same passcode as all my devices. My Kindle Paperwhite, my phone, my tablet, my e-reader, Kobo e-reader, and I use my passcode for my Roku devices too. Because sometimes my nephew watches TV with my Roku device, and I don't kind of trust him a little bit because he likes to click buttons that he's not supposed to, and so I don't want him to download this or download that, so I have it on a passcode. With this device, you get it in black, you get it in white, you get 32 gig storage on here. No SD card slot, no head jack slot. So no head jack slot here. No head jack slot anywhere. It only has a USB-C type. I think you can get adapter for listening to your audiobook if you have the adapter USB-C type hearing adapter, and you can plug in here and then plug your headphones into the adapter, and you may read your books, listen to your books that way. But I don't know how it does. How it does is because on Kindles, you just buy the little audio adapter and you can just listen to your books like that if you have regular headphones. But if you don't, you just have to use USB. You have to use Bluetooth speakers or headphones, or whatever. So when you get done, to get done. You just press power. It's kind of clicky, so you don't want to damage it. That's why you get a sleep case, case that awakens and sleeps, wakes, sleeps, wakes, sleeps, so it won't damage the button and stuff like that. 32 gigs and stuff like that. This device will get a little bit of dirtiness and stuff like that. Just take care of it. Don't drop it. Don't ruin it. Don't treat it like you would if you would have toys as a kid and stuff like that. Moving on from that, we're going to do my Kindle Paperwhite. Dun da da da. Dun da da da. Here is my Kindle Paperwhite 5th edition, 11th generation, 8 gigabytes, USB-C type charging, warm lights, LED lights, and faster processing, better battery, better everything. And I don't have the ad support no more because I was supposed to pay $20 for the ad support. You know what I'm saying? Take off ad support. It took 24 hours and it got declined. I don't know how I did. I put my information right. My card number was right. Everything was right. But the lady that I went through customer service on Amazon said that it declined. I'm like, how does something decline when I have the money on the card when I did it on the beginning of April? She's like, sorry, declined. So she waived the fee one time only. So I got the special offers taken off for free because my card wasn't going through, and I didn't want. And she said, I don't want. You have to wait 24 hours again, and something like that, and have it declined again. So she says this is going to be a one-time session. She's like, it helped everything. I said yes. So every time I read a book, it's going to show the cover on here. So let's turn it on. It's the same powering as you do on a Kobo. It's waking up the device because there's power saving mode on here. You put your passcode in the same way you do on a Kobo Libra 2. And then it'll show you the book that you left off when you don't go to the main menu. So I'm listening to a book called Roy Token, There's a Hole in My Bucket, Journey of Two Brothers. That's what I'm listening to right now. I have Kindle Unlimited because I did have Kindle Unlimited 2 months for free. Then I canceled the subscription, and then they offered me a discount for $1.99 for 3 months. So once I end the 2 months, they gave me 3 months free. So altogether, I have 5 months free for $1.99. And then also you could read the book too. You can go back and forth by listening or reading the book and stuff like that. So this is different because it's been around since this company, Amazon Kindle. The Kindle has been around since 2007. Let me tell you a little history about it. 2007 Kindle went into the market of making their first e-reader and their first history of a book device that you could read books on and download it and buy books through Amazon and stuff like that. It wasn't a touchscreen. It wasn't fancy. It had a keyboard on it. It had a scroll wheel on it and all that stuff. It showed you how to read your books and buy books and stuff like that. It was a bulky device, but throughout the years, Amazon just started to make the devices a little better and better and better and better. The fourth generation Kindle Paperwhite came out in 2018. I got it in 2020. I got the Twilight Blue edition, and then I got the new one that came out from October, but I didn't get it until my birthday on March 2nd, because I was supposed to get on March 3rd, but I didn't. And so I got it. I love it. I've been reading books on here too. And then this is what the main menu looks like for home. You got your library. It brings 20 books from your library on your home screen, so you can scroll 20 books. You got your Discover, your next read. You got new and noble in Kindle Limited based on your reads. Romance books in Kindle Limited. You got Kindle books by authors you follow. Recommended for you. My most wish for Kindle books. Kindle Unlimited based on your readings. Top rated Amazon originals. Spring books priced for Easter celebration. And that's it. And then you go back to the main menu. You go library. It's just going to show you your library and everything like that. It shows you everything like that. If you want to change, like, how do you want to view their books, they will say most recent title, author, the publication dates, ascending. Ascending is where it shows everything from your previous books that you read, previous books that you finished, audiobooks you finished, and then you can view it in collections, you view it in grid or list. List is like this. So you will see a book list, and it'll be like this. I do grid because it shows you everything like this. Then you got your filters right here. Your downloads, your unread, your read, it says type, books, documents, audiobooks, newsstands, samples, and comics. And then it goes to your programs. That means Kindle Unlimited. And then we'll go to your shared item. Your share items are items that I have or something like that. Then you go here. Then you go to your three dots and it'll say you're reading Goodreads, Amazon Kids, web browser, settings, legals, and crate collection right there. And then you go to the little store icon right here, and you click on it. It will say updating your experience. And then it will say Kindle Store. You can do browse catalogs, Kindle or Audible, Kindle Unlimited, best books of 2021, best of the month, deals, prime reading, and books. And it'll just give you collections of different books based on your readings and per impressions and stuff like that. And then you go, if you want to search, you just search for, books, titles, different things, authors, stuff like that. You do the clear history like you do on Kobo Libara too, and stuff like that. If you want to exit the e-store and stuff like that, e-book store on Amazon, on Kindle, you just press the little X button and it'll go back to your library. The three dots, you go to instead of being in beta future for the web browser, now you have a permanent web browser. And then you have your account, household, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, device options, reading options, language and dictionary, accessibility, parent control, and help and user guide. Your account will say you just click your account, and then it will say device name, personal information. Say that if your Kindle gets stolen or something like that, or you don't want people to know about it, tell somebody, move on, don't touch it, keep off, not for you. Social media, it only connects to Goodreads. You can you can factory reset this for if say that you got a new one or you got a better one and you want to give it to somebody. You can factory set it, and they can set it up with their account. And then you got sent to email. Sent to email, Kindle email. It'll show your Kindle email there, but it doesn't. Then you go to your Amazon account, go to account, go to management and device, and then go to prefer to go to settings, and it'll go all the way down to Kindle email, and you click it, and you can edit your email. It has to say blah blah blah, email at Kindle blah blah blah, and then it will automatically show automatically you could download, send documents like PDFs and books and stuff like that to your Kindle by using the formats that they allow you to send your email. And then when you send it through email, it will just automatically download to your device. Household and family. It said it will just register 2 adults and 1 kid, like a teenager. So all of you guys can share the device. Okay, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. It will say airplane mode, Wi-Fi, delete Wi-Fi, password, the Bluetooth and Bluetooth device. The same as you would on any device. You would just set up like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity, stuff like that. The device options, sorry about that. Device options will have display cover. That's a new one. After you pay $20, you will get special offers and special offers and ads taken away. Takes 24 hours. You pay $20, and then it'll show display cover, show the cover of what you're currently reading on the lock screen. Device information about your Kindle, everything like that. Warm schedule. You can set your warm schedule to however you want your warm schedule to happen, like what day, what you can do it automatically by the sunset, or you can do it by yourself. You got a device passcode, same as any device. You can put a passcode on so no one can steal it, go inside and damage your stuff. Reset or restart or reset will factory reset it. The other one is you're just deactivating your account on here, and then it just means that you can't add more stuff to it. Oh yeah, sorry. You got one more thing on here. You scroll, and it will go to advanced options. It will go date and time, home library, whisper for books, power savings, and policies, and storage management. Storage management. It will show you how many spaces you have left on here. This is a gigabyte, so you're going to use about. It's going to give you about 6.5 gigabytes to use for your storage and stuff like that. You go out of that. You go out of that again. Then you go to reading options. It's just basically page fresh and vocabulary builder, because all your reading options just went into your settings in your books when you open that book. And then you go to language and dictionary to set up your keyboard, what language you want it at, your language, what language you want, and your dictionary, and your Chinese, if you want to like figure out what words are in Chinese from your book. Like some books will automatically have a character that's in Chinese, and you want to figure out the character, stuff like that. Accessibility is voice view, screen, reader. It will turn it on, and you'll just use your Bluetooth, and it will automatically read what's on your screen, like device options or settings, or or help you understand things. Parent control. It just means you're gonna restrict the web browser, store, cloud, and Goodreads on Kindle and stuff like that. You can put pin code for that. Stuff like that. And then you go to help and user guide. You get started, Kindle user guides, tours, and contact for help and stuff like that. When you get done, you just press X, and I'll just go here, and then you press the book that you want to read. So this one's called No One Is Coming to Save Us, same one as my book. It will be like almost like the same kind of process menu and stuff like that. And then you go to AA, and then we'll go to themes, fonts, layouts, and more. So you go to themes. That's what the themes are. Fonts are just fonts, bowls, and sizes. Layouts are orientation, margin, spacing, and alignments. Because when you use orientation, the book will go like this only. More is reading progress, show clock when reading, book mention, about this book, popular highlights, highlight menu, and page turning and word rise, and then show punctuation guides above, Chinese characters, like what they are, what the character, what the word is about, and stuff like that. Sorry, my allergies are acting up today. Then you click that. Then you go to contents and notes and highlights. They'll tell you all the chapters and stuff like that, and what pages you have to go. What pages are for until the next one. Then you go to bookmark. You can search whatever highlights, stuff like that, and you got more. Means notes, highlights, vocabulary builder settings, sync to further pages, read and disable touchscreen. You can disable it, so only thing you touch on the screen is it's next for the next page, back for the back page, and that's it. And if you want to disable it, you just press home, turn it off, and then it will go sleep, and you press it again, it'll go back to wake mode, and it'll disable it. Share, if the book lets you share it, you can share it to whoever share you can share it to. And then you can go right here, and it'll show you the book you're reading. No one's coming to save us. That's what it is. You can go back, and you just press in your passcode, and then it'll do that, and then it'll go back to the book you're reading, or you can go home and you go to the library, and only time you see this right here pop up is when there's a book right there, and it'll go to the current book. So you can't find the book anywhere, press that in your library, and that book will pop up and stuff like that. So that's your Kindle. That's basically what your Kindle does. It doesn't have a line. It doesn't have this where it goes 360 like your Kobo Libara 2 and stuff like that. So it will show your time. Oh yeah, this is drop menu. A drop menu is where it has airplane mode, Wi-Fi, dark mode. It will have all settings sync and everything like that, and then it'll have warm lights and stuff like that. Warm lights is like this. This is how the warm lights is, compared to the when you have it on or off. It's more orange on my side and stuff like that. And then if you want to turn it off, you just go back and it'll turn it off. And then you can automatically go into settings, and it'll automatically set it up for you, stuff like that. And in dark mode, this is how dark mode is. Dark mode is on for the whole device, everything like that. If you want to turn it off, you just press off, and it'll go back to normal. And then when you go down, you can set brightness, and you can set up your warmth and stuff like that. When you listen to the book, it'll have a voice, it'll have volume. It'll say 1 to 6, and you can increase the volume on here and stuff like that. And it'll say your Kindle. It'll say the date, the time. It'll say the month, the date, and the year and stuff like that on right here. And then on here, it'll say battery percentage, 84%. And then you got your little sidebar. You can scroll up and down and stuff like that. Search for the book. If you can't find the book, you search for it, stuff like that. And yeah, you charge it by USB type charging, ambient light right there, and power button. That's basically it for the Kindle, and basically it for the Kobo Libara 2. They basically the similar devices. They both have a e-ink card display. They both are waterproof. They go up to 2 minutes, and they can have water. They got spill proof, so if I accidentally spill my coffee or my water or my juice or my something, it won't damage the device. If I'm in the bathtub and accidentally dropped it, it's okay. It won't damage the device and stuff like that. Or in case your nephew or your kids or somebody came by and spilled water or something, that's okay. It's not going to be bad. And be careful when you drop it, because we don't know where you're going to be at, and it could damage the device. So be careful and get a case for it. And if you want to get the actual brand case, like a Kindle case, you can spend about up to $30. And just be aware of that device case, because sometimes that device will have different features. You have to turn it on so automatically for that case to work and stuff like that. And you just if it's a sleep and wake motion case, you just put the device in, you close the screen, and it'll put the device to sleep. And then you open it, it'll wake up the device. You put your pin code in, you can start reading your books, whatever you want, stuff like that. So right now, this is a Paperwhite, a Kindle Paperwhite, 5th edition, 11th generation, 8 gigabytes, USB-C type charging. It has warm lights, better battery, and it lasts like a week on battery. And this is a Kobo Libara 2, 32 gigs, USB-C type charging with Comfort Pro lights and stuff like that. And this is from Kobo. Oh, you can't see the name of Kobo. This is from Kobo Libara. No, this is from Rakuten Kobo, and this is like a Canadian, Japan, American based company. I think this is just America based company. Both are e-ink devices, e-ink carded display screen. They both waterproof and stuff like that, and things like that. So just be aware of how to handle your devices and stuff like that. Get cases for them. They have different varieties of cases and stands and different things you can do, stuff like that. So this is a Kobo Libara 2, 32 gigabytes. This is Kindle Paperwhite, 5th edition, 8 gigabytes. So what device do you prefer the most? And what do you think who will win if you buy a device? What's going to be pro? What's going to be con? What's going to be good? What's going to be not good? How fast is this going to be? How fast is that going to be? What's the reading experience going to be on this one? What's the reading experience going to be on that one? How's the battery life is going to be on this one? What's going to be on this? What's going to do this and this and that? So I want to thank everybody who came on here to watch the video. I'm sorry that the video had to be in parts because phone calls been happening all day. So you're going to see 3 different parts of this video. So hold on. I'm going to give you the end credits. Not the end credits, but like the...
Thank you. Congratulations.